Morning, everyone. So this week's topic I started with was basically a sentence. It was 12-year-olds can do videos better than you. It was just kind of an idea that I had thrown out there, and as I attack each week, I think, okay, how can, what are the storylines behind this going to be? What are our articles or information or things going into this? And this week kind of turned into something a little different. More it was respect the younger generation and the knowledge they bring and what they can teach us at any age. I have a young gentleman that I've connected with on Instagram a couple times and spoken to, and he does Instagram for his grandpa's funeral home and helps his grandpa around the funeral home and everything, and I think it's amazing. I think it's amazing that he uses his knowledge and his social media savvy to assist his grandpa, to bring his grandpa into this new age of needing social media with your business, because that's how everyone connects, and needing to be online and have that presence. So it's so awesome that he does that and can use his skills to better off the funeral home. So I think it's important that we really do stop and step back, because as funeral directors, we get in these ruts. We get in these horrible ruts where we're doing the same thing all the time, and we almost lose sight of why we're doing them that way. And so the younger generation not only has some knowledge that they bring, but they also have a new, fresh perspective on how things are run and why we use certain things, and on new technology. Why do we put a chair there? Because there's divots in the carpet that are never coming out? Or is there really a purpose for putting that chair there? Why do we set the chapel up this way? Why do we say this line at the beginning of every funeral? Let kind of a devil's advocate of the youth, where they question us maybe a little bit, but maybe we should step back and question ourselves and why we're doing things, and if it really is for the sole purpose of the betterment of the family and the family's customer experience, or if it's just because this is how we've done it for 10, 15, 20 years and we just don't change our routine. So listen to people that are new that come in. Take a little advice from them. You don't need to change everything you're doing because they think you should. Because obviously you have the experience behind what's happening, but I think looking at what you're doing in that new perspective through their eyes, critical. And use some of the knowledge that they have that you maybe don't, the technology especially, or just the the online presence and how things kind of operate outside of the physical world that we live in, where we don't pick up phones anymore, we just text, or we don't send mail in a post office anymore, we send emails. So think outside the box, use their knowledge, and see what you can learn this week. Thanks, guys.